All right. Yep, I guess we're good to go. Guess we're gonna get started. All right then, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, Lightning Thunderbolt here. How you doing? And welcome to our YouTube 600 subscriber special. Been playing this one for a little while now. No sooner did we hit 500 than we hit 600 very, very soon after. And I'd thought for a while about what to do, and I figured, 600 Sonic P-06. Given the popularity on the channel, I figured it would be it would be perfect. So, but we're doing something a little bit unique today. What we're actually doing is doing a sort of throughout history kind of a brief look back on each of the demos. I was trying to see if I could find the download from 1.5. Unfortunately, I didn't start playing until 2.5. So what we're going to be doing is running through demos 2.5, 3.5, which is like the 0.5s are usually the most recent updates of each one, and then of course the most recent Shadow release, just to sort of touch on the differences there. I think we'll run through the Sonic campaign for like 2.5 and 3.5. There weren't too many changes made to. Well, then again, there were some Sonic changes made to Demo 4. So we're going to see how long it takes to run through 2.5 and 3.5. We might just run Shadow for the Shadow release, obviously, because there wasn't too much change for Sonic, but we'll see how it goes. But honestly, it's like I love playing this game. I know you guys love the content with it, and it's been a while since we did some P-06 content. We're not really too sure about when the Shadow release is going to be coming out, so we're gonna see how it goes. Also, what's up, Scar? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, what we're basically going to be for those who didn't know, by the way, I know a lot of you were asking me like if there's any updates with Chaos X. Many in my server let me know what was going on. By the way, is in case you didn't know this. So Project 06, scary thing, real quick. Project 06 was actually almost canceled, and that's crazy to think about. Like, can you believe that? So like, what was happening was Chaos was having issues with his PC, to the point where it was shutting down on him when he was working on it. I think that's what he was like posting about like on his Twitter. I don't usually keep up too much with that. There's a few small updates here and there, but that's I think what the story was. Like his computer was shutting down on him when he was trying to update the game and code the game and everything. So he literally just posted, "Well, guess my project is done. Lol, bye." And then these two amazing individuals in the community. There's videos on this, so absolutely go look this up if you want to know more. But these two amazing individuals were like, "Oh no, this isn't ending." So they got together, and in incredible Giga Chad fashion, they got this man a new PC. So he's like, "All right, I guess I'm back in business." So thankfully, like his PC's up and working again. He's working on the project. So last I checked, progress is going well. We don't exactly have a date on when the silver update will drop, but obviously we're looking into that. We're keeping a close eye on that, and definitely expect us to stream it here when that happens. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to be mainly looking into the character changes with each demo, what was added, what levels were added, some possible level design changes, mainly the location of the gems. That's what I find most interesting, because his plan was to put them all in areas where base Sonic could access them. However, he needed to like be creative. But like in demo 1.5, I think he had like only Wave Ocean and Kingdom Valley. So imagine how condensed everything was with that. And like, okay, so it looked like the video quality was a bit slower and not implemented like into the game. I think 2.5 was the first time we saw this intro implemented. I always love the fact that he put this movie in, so it felt authentic. And what's interesting is in this version, I think it's still captured cursor. I think if I tab out to chat, yeah, I think it still plays in the background. So that's kind of interesting. Because in Demo 3 and beyond, I believe it kind of froze the capture, which was interesting. It's probably for the better. That way you don't like miss something if you accidentally tab out or if the game switches out for some reason. Hey, while we're waiting, Scarlett, I know in the chat you had mentioned that that you actually have a better PC at this point, so you could probably play this. So I would definitely get on that, because no telling when the silver demo will be released. So I absolutely recommend it, bro. Wonder if Chaos X, after refining the gameplay, will do something with the story. Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. I'm not sure if he has plans for that. I do believe 06 has a good story, or at least a story with a lot of potential. But I mean, I think the obvious reason, let's be real here, is obviously the Elise kiss at the end of the story. It's like no one wants to see that, right? So it's like I think the easy thing is just take that scene out of the CGI. It's probably the easiest thing to do. However, in terms of like a complete overhaul of the story, I'm not really sure what to do there. Chaos, in my mind, is likely just focusing on gameplay, but my god, could you imagine just make Elise Moby and it fixes the kiss scene? Yeah, that's what I've been saying in a lot of my comments on YouTube, Scarlet. I was saying the same thing. But anyway, all right, so we'll get into it. I kind of what I basically did was we're starting new files. I re-extracted everything. So we're just kind of starting anew to give us like a fresh take. I did sort of set everything up ahead of time, just to, like with my preferences and everything, so we can get right into it. In this version, yeah, it was Xbox controller only. Usually prefer to play with PS4 controller. I think the PS4 support didn't come until it might have been Demo 3. No, it's not Demo 3. It was the Shadow release, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, at that point you could select your controller. So thank God for that. Mainly because, like, yeah, Xbox controller is okay in terms of comfort, but it was so much better having PS4 support because, like, the slimness of that controller just feels good. But we'll be playing with Xbox controller today. No big deal. But yeah, with regards to, I think you only had, yeah, you didn't have the SA2 jump effect yet. Jump dash was either straight or curve. You didn't have legacy yet. So my God, we've come a long way. But yeah, just jumping right into the test stage. So yeah, slightly different spin dash effects and everything. I think the animation was slightly changed. See, because it's more of like the smooth, sort of spinball type thing, as where with you see how he has like the alternation between, like, when he jumps, it's like the alternation between the ball form and the base Sonic form. He sort of did that with the spin dash effect. He hadn't fully implemented that in the way he had wanted to, I think. Gem switching is obviously about the same. I think with Elise, the shield didn't work as well. Also with Tails, it's been a hot minute since I played 2.5. Yeah, we didn't have Rhythm Badge yet, because I'm holding the button. Yeah, we didn't have that yet, but the fact that we have Tail Whip was amazing. And then Elise's shield, I think, didn't work as well on the robots yet. She also was a little less expressive here. That worked okay, because I feel like if I just run into them, in 2.5 it wasn't as good. Like if I come over here, yeah, see, that still hurts. It did do damage, though. It was better in 3 and much better in Demo 4. But yeah, that's pretty much it for, like, test stage. I don't think, it wasn't much to see over here. I think if we go into the second area, worth noting, because there's, like, the stereotype with Chaos putting, like, rain in his test stages that many have noticed. But yeah, rain in the opening part, not in the second part. And I think it was reversed for Demo 3, interestingly enough. But yeah, if you go up here. Oh wait, Yeah, no, the XA trick didn't work yet, I don't think. The spin dash leap. Wow, that wasn't in 2.5, huh? It's just interesting to go back and see how it feels and see how far we've come, you know? Because I look back here. Yeah, the XBLA demo for Kingdom Valley wasn't here either. Yeah, it was just the regular old test stage. Anyway. But yes, in Act Trial, Shadow obviously wasn't playable yet. And let's see, with 1.5, like Demo 1 and the 1.5 upgrade, we had Wave Ocean and Kingdom Valley. In Demo 2, a lot was added. We had the first Elite stage with Dusty Desert, Flame Core was added, and Radical Train was added. Obviously, none of the bosses have been added just yet. But yeah. But yeah, the SA1 art style is amazing. Yeah, the model does look rough for Elise. But yeah, Super Bounce, I don't know if that was a thing in this game. There's something similar, let's see, like, jump higher where you do like the XA or square X on PS4. That's if you hold it down, if you hold them both down, you can gain your slight horizontal speed turns into vertical momentum, and that's called spin dash leap. I think bounce cancel was in this game, but anyway, we'll get right into it and talk about gem locations and just, see how the differences feel. I think I got the settings optimized ahead of time. Yeah, 2.5 ran a bit smoother. I think this was the first edition of the dash, the whoops. In classic Sonic 06 fashion, dying right away. It wouldn't be a Sonic 06 mod if we didn't die right away. Anyway, don't want to skip past this obviously because this is where our first gem is. I think it's still here, pretty sure. Yeah, so here's where the green gem is. We get Tornado. And the fact that he put the gems in as upgradable items just like in SA2 really adds a lot to this game. I'm going to take the loop. Do it for style. Now this should feel pretty flawless. Light dash jump. Oops, I forgot the camera kind of switched there. Oh well, we still made it. And I think Mach speed had some differences here. Snapping right to the light dash spline, obviously with light dash not being matched to the bounce button is an absolute godsend. And I think, the, whoops. I was going to say the spring that leads you to the invincible is here. So you can get that. Alright. Style on. Oh, there was one, I'm still there. But yeah, Tornado will definitely come in handy for later stages because it's good. You can, I think, does it still reflect projectiles in this one? Yes, it does. Oh, that is beautiful. Whoops, hold up a second. For a second, alright, I need to touch my right stick. This is why I don't use Xbox controller, because my right stick is kind of messed up. Sorry about that, guys. We don't want to miss here. They took this one out, but if you go down... Yeah, yellow gem was down here. This is in Crisis City once all the stages are present. But yeah, given this one right away, oh, that's huge. And of course, yellow gem works as an actual shield here, and doesn't disappear as soon as you get hit by any projectile besides a Vulcan cannon shot. Water effects are a lot more clean. Obviously, with more added to the game, the 2.5 felt the most optimized, to be honest with you, because everything ran pretty smoothly. With 3 and beyond, it's like the more he added, it felt like things weren't as fully optimized as they could be. But I mean, that's to be expected. Naturally, he'll fix them with time. Oh yeah, you couldn't fly out of Tail Whip, so you had to be careful. Yeah, I think that was it for this stage. Oh yeah, can we not go all the way up there? Oh yeah, I guess we had to. You're normally able to make it up there. I think his meter depleted faster, that might have been why. Yeah, it must have been. And now Mach speed, I think there were also a few differences actually. I forget if you actually have to hold forward to keep your speed up, or if it was just let go of the button. It was let go of the button in this one, which I didn't like. I'm glad he changed that. Okay, so we light dash here. Yeah, then he has maximum speed going. Oh yeah, wait, it was... Oh yeah, and that's right. He kept the generation style dash pads there. Yeah, it was let go of the analog stick and then hold forward, which was honestly kind of awkward. But anyway. Yeah, because now I can keep my speed. I let the speed take effect and then I go. But yeah, he hadn't quite put in the classic like 06. Like these ones are here. Oh, and they're even slightly off here. I just noticed that they're slightly off center. And the voice clip where Eggman says Sonic until you failed. Oh, enemy bounce. You'll love to see it. That voice clip is there. The different camera angle isn't there yet. Like, all these subtle changes you tend to notice, and you appreciate, like, all the optimization that was with, like, each build. That's what today's about. We're just gonna go through and enjoy the gift that was this game.
That was incredible.
There was a little more of a delay when the S rank came up. Oh, do I not press the button? Or was it... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. You couldn't actually, like, click past that at first. But yeah, that was interesting. Hey, Jam! Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. Yeah, we're actually playing an older version of P-06 right now. We're playing demo 2.5. P-06 Gaming. Yo, Exo, what's up, bro? Glad to see you, man. But yes. Anyway. So yeah, it's interesting to think about. But there are no gems in Dusty Desert because, again, the way it's coded... The way it's coded is that, let's see. Yeah, that worked. That was fine. Oop. Oh man, I missed it. But yeah, the way it works is that it's coded so that each of the different forms of Sonic are like different characters. I gotta stop messing up my momentum. So yeah, essentially you've got that's it. I gotta just stop. Yeah, the camera change felt better with the upgrades, obviously. But yeah, base Sonic was a separate character. Sonic carrying Elise was separate, and Mach Speed Sonic is actually a separate character too. That always interested me how it was coded. Were there speed shoes back here? No, not in this version. Apology, my gameplay is not going to be the absolute best because I'm using my Xbox controller and my camera is kind of wonky on that one. Oh, there was no homing reticle in this one either. Wait, was there? I need to check the menu. Yeah, thankfully once you got in the stage it worked out. Let me see if we can get onto the wall successfully this time. There we go. And we get the shortcut. You love to see it. Just warming up, people. Sorry about that. How do y'all think Sonic light dashes despite the fact that he's carrying Elise? Sonic's animations go a little bit weird there when he's... Oh, I forgot that. That follows me. That follows me, yep. The depth perception was a little weird in this version, too. But yeah, I think the, I think it's like the bots, he coded it so that like they worked properly with the shield here, and then I just think he coded the shield to be kind of universal in Demo 3 and beyond. Yeah, I will say Elise looked better in, I think, Demo 3 and beyond. She sort of looked a little bit like dead here in these demos, but yeah. Oh yeah, and then this is, yeah, I'm glad he put in like the fact that it was more skippable, that you could skip that gold medal cutscene in there. But yeah, definitely. Also, Jam, definitely looking forward tomorrow when you finally stream Battle R. We'll absolutely be hopping into that. We will be streaming here as well. Alright, yeah, so Flame Core, let's see. Oh, we have 2 gems now? I think Flame Core there were 2. There was one in a kind of a strange location. Anyway, we're base Sonic now, which means we can... Okay, don't have control yet. Now we can swap to Yellow Gem. Yellow Gem is a godsend here. Alright, so what you want to do is stop and turn back here. A little secret for those who are looking to find this. Try not to use my right stick too much because it messes up. Anyway, you go back here, and by the way, in the current demo, yes, one of the gems is actually here. It's blue in the older one. It's the red one in the recent one. And shoot. That's why I don't touch my right stick on Xbox controller. Oh, thank God that I can use my PS4 controller in the current demo. Oh, it's doing it again. Come on. Come on, right stick. Yeah, good. I think we're good. All right. Anyway, blue is your mock speed. I don't think the blue gem had a hitbox in this version. Just going to keep my yellow gem on deck. You fix the collision here. This is much smoother. Oh, and something I loved, the fact that you could like do that SA2 thing where you bounce attack a couple times, and if you hit enough enemies within that time limit, you get the extra points as well. 06 soundtrack goated, just saying. Oh, that's okay. I got another shield. Oh yeah, in this version, yeah, yellow gem still lost meter pretty quickly, actually. The consumption was a bit too fast in 2.5, I think. Yeah, I was trying to find the oldest demo, which was like demo 1, in like 1.5 and stuff, but yeah, that just had like the 2 stages, and it still had supersonic in there. Did I miss someone? I did. There you are. But yeah, anyway. With 1.5, there was only 2 stages. Sorry about that. Is it doing it still? That's why I wish I didn't have to use Xbox. Oh well. Yeah, I can't do the spin dash leap here, unfortunately. Whoops. We're fine. Oh wow, the camera is not helping right now. Need to look for a safe spot. Again, that's not the game, sorry, that's my right stick. Oh, he's still the invuln up here, very nice. Alright, hang on a minute. Just want to fix this first. Okay, I think we're good. But anyway, yeah, in 1.5 there were only 2 stages, and the gems were pretty condensed. Despite that, there was still, like, Supersonic was still in there. Which, like, thank God we could even play as Supersonic back then. Alright, having a little bit of delay right now. Probably the effects. But yeah, 2.5 still feels the most optimized. But yeah, it's actually interesting. Part of me prefers this version of the yellow gem, just because you actually have to think about when to use it. And I'm glad the lava sort of drained the rings one by one. And you just hold forward, you get to that right away. That jump's still a bit awkward. And then this was the first demo that Knuckles was here. I don't think this demo had the... Oh wow, Knuckles could not go... He didn't have a lot of distance to like go far ahead with his punches. Yeah, they improved that a lot on what was it? On the current demo, for sure. Oh, no, no, sir, you're not going to hit me. Did I miss one? I think I might have missed one. I think I only got 4. Oh, that was it. Oh yeah, yeah, they still make you have to get to the door with Knuckles. See, once you triggered the last one with Knuckles, they made Sonic run through here in the current build. But they put him right here. Also, oh, they didn't have the, they didn't have, like, the thing where Sonic talks as well in this one. Like, you can notice him talking, but it was just, like, the model doing the pose this time. Oh yeah, and of course, there's actually... This is not in the current build, but there is actually another gem here. You put the red one there, but he, like, shifted it around. And I forget how you... Oh yeah, there's a spring. That was nice of him. I forgot he did that. Yeah, so maybe the spin dash leap trick was a bit unintentional in the current build, but either way, I feel like it was a good addition. So I do hope he keeps it in.
That was incredible.
And of course, as we all know by now, getting all S ranks nets us the Rainbow Gem and Supersonic, and that of course appears in Kingdom Valley. But yeah.
Let's get going.
And then, oh yeah, Radical Train, there are actually 2 gems in this one this time.
Son, should you save the train before chasing after me? I better go help.
Whoops.
Gotta hurry.
Rails work a bit differently than I remember. Anyway, you hit that switch right away. Because then I think if you come over here...
Can you find a switch anywhere?
Yep, there was one. Then we have our Sky Gem. Oh, was that everything? Alright, there it is. See, he had to utilize all the platforms when he didn't have a lot of the gems to use. And then I think there's one in the Shadow section that you can get as well. That one's still there in the current build. Yeah, Demo 3 pretty much shows all the final gem locations. Oh, camera, please. Again, I'm talking about my own right stick. This is why I unfortunately use PS4 controller, but oh well. Oh. Oh, did we, yeah, I think the switch was in another weird spot again. Anyway, so we kind of have to hurry here somewhat. Oh, interesting, I didn't notice that red thing on the gauge when it needs to recharge. Whoops, lost my rang. Alright, and then there's our purple gem. This is that multi-jump thing. Did Sonic get small with this one? Yeah, he still shrunk down in this version. I don't think he did in Demo 3. Nothing more to get here, I don't think. Because now we have 6, and I'm pretty sure we know where the last one was in Kingdom Valley. Now, was the invuln here? There was that, but... thought there was invincibility here. Maybe he had taken that out by this demo. Anyway, then we head to the Mach Speed section.
Lisa's train is... Uh-oh, gotta speed up!
We could probably do the skip there too, but not gonna risk it. Yeah, don't wanna... Let's get a few more rings here. This chain jump, of course, actually works now.
Is Elise on board?
Get the invincible, and we're good. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Demo 2.5, there were some issues with those cards, and I think that still carried over to Demo 3. But he optimized it good enough in the Shadow update. I think it was the debris that was the issue. Anyway, that should be the S-rank. That's good enough.
That was incredible!
But yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Oh man. The things we take for granted now, you know? It's crazy. Like the fact that we can use our controller of choice, the fact that we have... That took way too long. The fact that like Shadow's now playable, all the additional options we have, Tails having Rhythm Badge. I mean, there's so much more that was added. And even now, we were grateful for just this much. But anyway, Kingdom Valley, of course, being the last stage. So we jump in there. The last playable stage of this demo, because Aquatic Base wasn't here yet.
Silver, we don't have time. Let's get to Elise right away.
We didn't have the amazing silver cutscene yet. I think that started in Demo 3. Oh, I forgot. Wait until you're underneath.
Silver, we don't have time. Let's get to Elise right
Oh, and I just noticed something. We also don't have the I'm gonna get this. Sorry.
Silver, we don't have time. Let's get to Elise right away.
We also don't have the gauge that tells us how many gems we have. There's not that heads-up display isn't there. Yeah, you can just see the gems. So he hadn't put that like meter that's like, oh, here's all the gems, and here's how you know you have them all. But yeah, pretty sure this was where White was. Yeah, White's still here this time. Whoop. And that's all of them, right? Because that gives us Homing Smash. I think that was everything. Blue, red, green, purple, sky, white, yellow. Yeah. So that, of course, gave us all the gems. Oh, that glitch is still there. It's okay, you can bounce and cancel that. Ah, collision, my friends. I don't know if that was in the last one. Whoops. I guess he hadn't perfected the collision on that one, so I guess we're taking the lower path now. That's okay. I think it was a little harder to S-rank Kingdom Valley in this one, but anyway. Oh. I really did miss that rainbow ring, huh? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, let's upgrade our green gem a little bit more. I think he shifted around the those voice clips a little bit. And the 1-up was here in this version? Yes, it was. I think he took it out. Mainly because he is planning on putting in silver medals in other versions, and I think he's going to put that one in there. Noticing a few frame drops right now. How's it looking for you, chat? Oh, silver. I forgot to check silver in the test stage.
I'll go on ahead.
Now, does he have the... Oh, he does have that one. That's right. I don't think his psychokinesis was as refined in this version. Also, could we do that thing where we... Oh, yeah, that's right. Teleport dash didn't have the thing where you could hold it, so yeah, you drop after a little while. Now, I think we still might be able to do the trick here, but I'm just going to go the normal way. Right stick, please. Oh yeah, we can't hold that, unfortunately. I'm not going to mess with him. Do I try to go for that? I don't think so, not this time. I forget if Demo 3 actually added that for silver. Oh, well that's just rude. Yeah, I'm glad that, see, we didn't have that thing. That's another thing that he added. Again, we take this for granted. In Demo 2, like, I think projectiles still, projectiles stayed even after they were fired, which is more realistic, but I like the fact that, like, since they're guided by robots, you know, it would make sense for them to kind of blow up. Like, I think it would make more sense for them to blow up. Oh, that glitch is still there, I forgot. So until you take damage... Yeah, there was some weird glitch where if you spammed the attack button when you had projectiles, like whether it's in the air or on the ground. Oh! Oh, interesting. You could, like, get stuck in that animation. Like, I was just stuck there with that. It's just interesting to go back to these demos and, like, see what improved. And it's like, you know, the point of this is not to say, oh, haha, lol, Sonic 06 bad, because that's been beaten to death at this point, people. Like, yes, we all know the retail release was bad. We're aware of that. It's old news at this point. It's like, it doesn't even matter anymore because we've, like, you know, we've got this better version to play. And it's like, was it perfect at first? No, but Chaos is constantly improving. And yet I still see there are a few people who will say, like, oh, don't just blindly praise Chaos because then the praise will go to his head and then he won't be able to fix it. I'm like, listen, do you understand that you're talking about Chaos X here? I'm not saying that he's above making mistakes, but he's the man that almost single-handedly, with a little help, basically has fixed one of the worst Sonic games and made it an absolute masterpiece, and even with what we have so far. So I think there's something to be said there. Like, people who are like, oh, he snaps to the rail in this weird spot, oh, like, this glitch still happens. It's like, he's got it. Like, you can give him feedback, but, like, let the man work. Let him focus on the big stuff first. Let him focus on the optimization later. Like, it annoys me when people are just all like, oh, don't just blindly praise it. No. Listen, I'm not blindly praising it. At this point, it's like, this deserves praise because I get it. Quality over quantity. But we not only have quantity, we have quality in many of those things. And it's so overwhelming, it's at the point where we just, you know, you don't have to hyper-focus on quality. Because Chaos is already doing that. So don't stress the man out. Let him work. He can only do so much. He's only one guy.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah, I love the fact that Demo 3 added in the more dynamic animations of the characters speaking there. It's interesting to see, like, you know, how it changed. You'll see once we switch over to Demo 3 in just a bit. Or 3.5, rather. Deflect projectiles. Yeah, once you get to Tornado level 3, you have a lot more range. Oh, there was a dash pad there. Interesting. Yeah, Tornado just absolutely shreds enemies. Green gem is another god. So, like, green and yellow are your bread and butter if you're not going for speed runs. If you're going for speed runs, then it's going to be like blue, purple, and sometimes sky. Nope, goodbye projectiles. Yeah, green was kind of the main one you use in this case. I matrixed that. Oh, and then I immediately get hit. That's so unfortunate. Light dash there. Yeah, and he hadn't optimized momentum yet, but you could feel it in 2.5, and it was great. And even in this version, he had like that windshield style thing with like the camera where like rain hit it and like heat effects on flame core and everything. It was so good. What am I doing? I have Tornado. Goodbye. Nope, I will deflect that. Alright. Boom, boom. Remember we're always falling here? Yeah, guess what? Doesn't happen anymore. Because light dash is mapped to a separate button. We take that for granted, but that wasn't the case in the original. You have to remember that. Alright. And of course, right around here, we have the rainbow gem, but we can't get that because it hasn't spawned yet. Only spawns with S rank, and I love that, like, you know, he's already been thinking of, like, you know, 100% rewards and all that stuff. You love to see it. Alright, here we go. Get out of here. And even there was even this cutscene here. Oh, hello, Arm. Oh, he did have the eyes change with that one. Anyway, mock speed section. Oh, he didn't have the thing where he runs in from the door yet. That's kind of interesting. It's interesting to like think about what was added because again, like you see all these details. Like even something as small as like those dash pads, you take it for granted. And now I forget here. Does he kind of like stick to the waterfall? Yeah, he does, but he doesn't do that in like the recent build. Because Chaos elected to, like he said, that it would look better, kind of I think without that detail. Let's kind of take it slow here. I don't think we have that awkward camera change here. Yeah, I think the mock speed sections definitely felt a lot better in Demo 3 because you had a fix for that. I definitely remember by Demo 3.5 that they had that fix. Anyway. And I didn't have Sonic say that yeah thing. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for our S rank.
That was incredible.
Anyway, so then we get that last S rank. Rainbow Gem appears in Kingdom Valley. And then that's going to be, obviously, how we unlock Supersonic there. And then, of course, since this was still Demo 2, you had like a different angle for Sonic there. But yeah, the Sonic was still there because he was like, yeah, there's still more Sonic content to come.
Let's get going.
Now, you probably already know by this point where the Rainbow Gem is, but for those who don't, we'll run through and get it. I mean, we got to do some Supersonic gameplay with each demo anyway to compare.
Silver, we don't have time. Wow.
Anyway, Purple Gem, I think we usually get us up here because we can't really spin leap. Give us that extra jump. And here we are. Alright, yeah. So this is where Rainbow Gem is. You know, spoilers for anyone who doesn't want to see, but They didn't have the loop around for the camera as much. But anyway, your standard, losing 1 ring per second. You have like that light arrow attack from the final boss. I feel like Supersonic was a bit brighter here. Some standing angles that were still a bit messed up, but wasn't that big a deal. Let's see. Yeah, the blue aura, the Sonic Adventure style aura, was a bit lighter there. But yeah, just the fact that Supersonic was even able to get him into 06 is absolutely one of the coolest features of the game. And I'll always be grateful for that. And of course, Shadow has a super transformation equivalent as well, which you've seen in a lot of my previous videos. But yeah, what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments what y'all think of what they're going to do for Silver. Is it going to be just generic Super Silver, or is it going to be something different? There we go. I felt like you could see where you were going a bit easier with this build of Supersonic. I felt like the camera had like some weird angles in demos 3 and 4, or demo 3 and Shadow build. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Supersonic had 1-hit KOs in this game, or in this version. I mean, most of his attacks are supposed to anyway, just as full power Chaos Boost Shadow is. This got changed. The credits got changed to not play once they played once. I think that was the way it worked for Demo 3. And speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and switch over to it now. And we're going to see about the differences. Weird, it looked slower like it was the movie from the classic in 2.5. But notice how here the Eagle is actually moving a lot smoother. It feels like 60 FPS. It feels HD. So it looks like he actually implemented it in rather than just putting the movie over. I think he intended it to be a placeholder. So already we're noticing that like right away. So yeah, Demo 3 obviously added quite a few changes. And of course, when I tab out here, it does actually stop the gameplay, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, the settings are all good to go here. And with this one, Shadow wasn't playable yet. But with this, we had a few optimization changes to most of the characters, and now Sonic's complete campaign is here, including Tails' Wave Ocean. So it's interesting to see where the gems are located on this one, so I'm just going to run back through and enjoy. And at the rate things are going, I don't think we're going to run Sonic's demo or Sonic's playthrough in the Shadow demo. We'll just run Shadows only since you don't need that for his upgrade. Ah yes, homing reticles were added in this one. Need to actually double check. I think the reticles were added in this demo. Yeah, Yellow Gem is not there now because it's in Crisis City. Now, I forget if it was Demo 3.5 that we started to see the in-game cutscenes. Yeah, I think he'd added those in by then. Camera's a little bit jerkier there. Tails did not have Rhythm Badge properties yet. Yeah, that was added in the Shadow build. Yep, it's all coming back to me now. I do think his gauge consumption was lowered here. I think gauge consumption in general was lowered in Demo 3. Yeah, because can we get up here? Yeah, we can. And I'm pretty sure the Mach speed glitch where Sonic does not stay at the maximum speed, I think that was fixed in this build. So if I hold forward and light dash... Yeah, that was fixed now. Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, pretty sure Sonic's running animation also improved here. Notice he fixed the dash pads now, so they're improved. Let's hit the skip! Let's go. And obviously, once again, all S ranks for unlocking the Rainbow Gem and Supersonic. Yeah, there will be some optimization bugs in Demo 3, but I think for the most part... Oh, those dash pads are fixed now. I think for the most part, like, the characters overall felt smoother to control. Okay, so that voice clip was there. It was he didn't add like that. Okay, that's a different angle from Demo 3. That was when that was added. I think he didn't add that radio effect, like crackling radio effect to Eggman's voice to make it sound like a loudspeaker until the Shadow update.
That was incredible.
Yeah, it's all coming back to see like when changes were added. I'm always curious about this. He added that like pulse effect to the gold medal there, and then you can press the A button so it doesn't last as long.
Let's get going.
And Elise's shield, I think, overall worked better in Dusty Desert. It felt smoother here. I think Elise's animations were a bit better.
Elise, hold on tight.
Combine the strength. If you put your power together, you will be able to walk on this sand. But be careful, your power is limited.
Yeah, oh, and unfortunately, yeah, we're not using Legacy Jump Dash here. That was not added until the Shadow demo, I think. It might have not even been until the updated Shadow demo, actually. So we're still going with the straight Jump Dash. Legacy basically adds Sonic Heroes Jump Dash, and that was one of the best features. I'm so glad that it was like SA2 Hero-style Jump Dash. Chaos said it was inspired by Shadow the Hedgehog because he doesn't like Sonic Heroes. I think he thinks the story is too childish or bubblegummy, and I think he just doesn't like the rail switching mechanics in that game. I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, the man fixed 06, so I'm like, if you have gripes with 06 or Heroes, that's fine. I won't complain. But then there's like Aaron from Game Grumps, and he's all like, "Oh, Sonic Heroes is a bad game." I'm like, you, sir, do not even know how to do the Blue Tornado, so you don't get to have an opinion on that. It's like, become competent with your video game playing, then you are allowed to have an opinion. Demonstrate competency, then your opinion matters. Oh, okay. He kind of fixed it where like the missile's still there, but it didn't track you this time. Yeah, already noticing a bit of slowdown. Yeah, Elise looks a little better here. They added some more animations.
I don't believe it.
Get our next S rank. Moving along pretty efficiently here.
Let's get going.
Alright, and then White Acropolis. I feel like the snowboard physics were a bit different in this one, but they definitely felt improved.
This is a pretty cool place for a
You had that kick that could speed you up.
Press and hold the A button as long as you can, and release it right at the jump ramp.
That ramp was still not fixed, I think. But the ramps, for the most part, had actually been fixed. And he added like momentum to the boards as well.
Yahoo!
The Sonic Rider style tricks, they've been added as well. I think, could you damage enemies by jumping into them? I actually forget. Hitting stuff won't damage you. He added an extra jump there. That wasn't in that version. Okay, you could damage enemies with the snowboard. All right, cool. I forgot if that had a hitbox, but yeah, I'm glad he thought to put that in the most recent build of 3.5. Snowballs here will still damage you, of course. His head didn't turn and look back at it in this version, but that was added in the Shadow demo. Camera change was a bit weird there, but that's okay.
Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base.
Oops. Oh yeah, and he fixed the fact that it bumps you into a tree. He fixed that too. Anyway.
Explode. I gotta be careful when I do that.
Nope. Goodbye. Whoa. Yeah, he fixed the snowboard issue there. So there actually were a couple of issues that were fixed in the most recent demo. Yeah, we're not going to go through all of Sonic's changes in Demo 4. We're just going to go straight to Shadow because that was the big stuff. There were certainly noticeable changes, like just quality of life stuff, so definitely look into that in one of my previous videos, or anyone else who streamed this for sure, because they'll do it justice.
Let's keep going.
Green Gym had a much bigger hitbox on in Demo 3.5, which I did like. Whoa! Don't run into that.
There should be a switch somewhere.
Yeah, Spin Leap I don't think was a trick that was added until like an unintentional trick from, I'd say, from the Shadow build. Anyway, I think he still did he add the invuln for Tails in this build? We'll see. Oh yeah, I think he took away that laser grid in later builds. Now there's a switch that you can just activate in the most recent build, so you can kind of streamline this. But I think in this one you have to take out all the enemies and the searchlights. But yeah, your dummy ring bomb is your long range attack, and of course your short range attack is your tail whip. Oh, okay. So there was a switch in this build, he just didn't put the stuff around it. And let's see.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, he added this in. So in the original, you would just get ported right in front of the door. In this version, however, you get you had a better laser grid in the update. In this version, you have to like run through Sonic's portion to like get here.
Close to Eggman's place.
Oh, also as you can see, he added the gem heads-up display, so you can see how many you have. So that's rather convenient. Alright, we're able to get up here. There was speed shoes there. Yeah, all the gems are in the same locations as they are in the current build. Get rid of you guys. Yeah, there's the sky gem. Save that guy. Got rid of this guy? Okay. Second gem. Man, I'm going way slower than I had been in previous builds. But we already got that 1 hour, 100%. I'm a little rusty since I've been running Sonic Riders, obviously, and preparing for the World Grand Prix at the end of the month. But hey, you know, we might pick up speedruns again with this again soon. We'll see.
Those legs don't make potential.
And we get rid of these guys. And it's a nice, easy run to the finish. There we go.
Sweet.
Not much to worry about with time bonus there.
That was incredible.
It's pretty easy to S-rank White Acropolis. White Acropolis.
Let's get going.
Now, Crisis City. Did they add in the cutscenes yet?
Shadow, don't
Yes,
be
they had.
You're talking to me?
This was a teaser to be like, yeah, you know, you're gonna see this in the build. Okay, they like in the Shadow build when it's released. I'm so glad he ended up moving that car. Yeah, there was a sound effect and tricks added in the current build. But yeah, I think in this version, rail switching was a bit different. I think you could just use the left stick to switch, but he changed it to be like press the jump button, so that way you could have like rail leaning. I love how you can literally get a reciprocal extend off of that, and then just, you know, charge your jump ahead of time, which is great. Implementing Sonic Ladder's mechanics, we love to see it. We truly do love to see it. Alright, now I'll admit, for the life of me, I could not find the yellow gem here. I mean, I knew there was like something different back there, but it just, I don't know, for some reason was just having trouble finding it at first. But we figured it out. Had a little help from stream chat, appreciate it. Now, for those who don't know, in 3 and 3.5, Yellow Gem was OP because at level 3 it lost absolutely no meter. So you could basically be indestructible. Or just, like, tank every single hit. Wait, I forget. Oh yeah, that's right! And the Moyai Easter eggs are still here in Demo 3.5. Man, I forgot about that. As you can see, my cursor's still on screen, but he fixed that so it wouldn't appear on displays in future builds. Uh-oh. I just touched my right stick. Is it going to mess that up? Nope, I think we're good. Whoops. Yep. That's alright. Let me snap right to here. Alright, so we don't want to miss this. Yellow gem in the same location it is in the current build. Come over here, we jump down here. Oh, I almost missed that. Anyway, there's the yellow gem. Ah, come on, camera. It's doing it again. I gotta internalize. I can't touch my right stick when I'm playing on Xbox controller. Sorry about that, guys. Was nice enough for him to put a spring there. This scripted section actually works. Anyway, we can't have gems other than Supersonics, Rainbow Gem in the Mach Speed section. We actually collect rings there. We missed a few in the section previous, but that's alright because he fixed that in future builds. Now, was the invuln back here? Yes, it was. He adds the rail in Crisis City. I mean, this was the first time you saw it in P-06, but instead of that dash pad, which was a lot slower, he managed to get the rail working. And we don't have that Demo 3 glitch where, like, the right trigger automatically activates. Oop. Landed on the low cycle of it. My bad. Alright. Don't want to have Thunder Guard activated there. Now we can bring it up. Perfect timing for it, too. Yeah, spin leap, we could bypass that section there. Here we are. Boom, boom, boom. Nail it, first try. He obviously had Sonic hit that dash pad a bit better because it looked like he was a bit shallow on the landing there. Anyway. Doesn't look back at the tornado here. And I think the cars will still come at you. Hey, what was it? Long jump? Long jump. Oh yeah, and then we gotta go short jump, long jump, and like that. Yeah! We took that out in Demo 3. Oh boy. Oh no, we missed the S rank. Well, that's big sad. That's unfortunate. But anyway, yeah, the subtle stuff like the head turn doesn't happen in this build. There were less cars here, so we actually made our lives easier. That one falls. I forgot that was there because I'm used to the shadow build. Oh, and a car was right there. Okay, so we did long jump, and then you have to do this awkward short jump, long jump, light dash. Yeah. Watch out for that car. I need a light dash. Thank you. Just so we can smash them. You don't want to light dash too much, oddly enough. So that was there. Watch out for cars. Does the truck appear? The truck does appear in this version. Well, yeah. Oh, but he hadn't optimized that, so sometimes the trailer would hit you. He made it so it would stay attached. And of course, in the current build, the truck blows up at the end when the tornado hits it, and there's like these extra flame effects and everything. But that's always great to see. But yeah, it's just interesting, like, you know, all these extra little effects that we take for granted, it just, you know, it's amazing to see how much improved. And that's why I just love playing back through the old demos, because it makes me appreciate something that's already great, even more so. So anyway, now we jump into Flame Core. But yeah, this is the one gem location I feel was a bit unfair, but honestly, it's alright. I like that you can act out of that. He lets you act sooner and act out of more things. And as I said, here's the red gem. There we are. So now we have... There's 4. There's 1 per stage that, like... If base Sonic can get into the stage, assume that there's a gem for him there. And you only look in base Sonic section, so it limits your search. So it's kind of a dead giveaway. It is the coder telling you to think a little and appreciate his work. Better camera angle here. The fact that, you know, he knows it's a combat section, so he has it go wide instead. I believe that was in the current build as well. People think that Sonic not having longer spines is not a big deal, and, well, it kind of is. It's not like game breaking, but it's like it's one of those subtle things. It's just like, you know, just seeing his spines, like, you know, go in the, like, having like cooler movements, just, you know, just feels better. Aesthetically, it's more pleasing, and it means something when the coders do that. Yeah, Knuckles had more. Yeah, he had like some drift on his punches here, so you could, like, you know, drift it to make it feel more like Heroes, which I thought was great. And the fact that he put the shield there, I thought that was a great change as well. I can't believe I forgot this was here. It's been too long since I played this game. And the fact that he added those 5 lights there, that's pretty cool too. Sonic's still here. And of course he has like the models talking now, as I said before. You probably noticed it earlier. But yeah, it's nice that that's added. Now, this gem,
Can you find a switch anywhere?
as you can see, not back there, but he rewards you with a shield for actually going over there. He rewards you for exploring. It's like, ah, good job remembering the gem was over here. Have a shield and the spring to get back. Even from the initial trailer, like, P-06 looked interesting and had potential, but I had no idea that it would go this far. But I think when I first realized it was the fact that it looked close to the original game, it like felt and played like it, but better, really how it was supposed to. And it felt like someone finally understood what everyone wanted. Anyway, now we have the purple gem to give us some speeches to get back. Sonic still shrunk here. This makes 5 Chaos Emeralds. Sorry.
This train is... Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
Dash pads change a bit in the Mach speed section. Things feel a bit smoother. The dash pads feel more authentic. I'm glad that the Gens ones aren't there. I like the Hero/06 ones. He like puts some brakes in the cargo. Hey, look, Skip's already.
Is Elise on board?
Anyway, get a light dash, invuln, and we're good to go. A little bit of slowdown there. Not too bad. Probably because I turned down the effects a little bit. There's a little bit of a bump on the collision there. I was looking back at some old Chaos X videos about, like, you know, when he first tried, I think he was, like, porting Wave Ocean into, like,
That was incredible.
Unleashed just to test things out. And, like, wow, collision works very differently in games. Like, the amount of work you have to do just to get collision to work properly and not have pop-ups in engine, like, mad respect. You love to see it.
Let's get going.
Anyway, so now we have the second Elise stage. I think Dusty Desert's a little bit better, but Tropical Jungle is more fun. No gems we can get on this one, obviously.
Let's run straight up.
And obviously, S-rank requirements, you kind of had to go the long way around just because there were more points. I feel like he might have taken one or both of those bots out in the,
Hang on tight.
I think he might have taken those dash pads out in the current build, but I'm not sure. You can trick as many times as you want on that, you won't fall. And let's see. Yeah, and he added the little bounce, a little more bounce to Sonic and Elise's animation there, to sort of just, you know, add something a bit more relatable. But yeah, no, I thought it was good that he does that. This camera angle for the loop isn't here. It was actually improved in the current build, which I thought was interesting. But yeah, all those subtle changes.
Elise, are you all right?
Yes.
And that extra voice clip there. Oop. It's okay, we can still get up there.
Put your power together. You will be
Oh.
able to walk on this road.
There we are. And I do that so we don't get hit. Yeah, he made this loop, the automation in this loop, a lot faster. You'll love to see the optimization. But yeah, you like take that for granted. Oh wait, we gotta go back down here. I think the springs actually send you someplace different if you go there. Ooh, I forgot that does that. Massive slowdown there. Hopefully that was enough to get the S rank, because like, it's nice seeing the improved stages, but okay, there we go.
I don't believe it.
Alright. Nearing the end here.
Let's get going.
I usually go in chronological order, so after Tropical Jungle, we had Tails' Wave Ocean, and then there was Kingdom Valley and Aquatic Base.
Elisa's on that battleship? Wait up, we're coming.
Now, I think Tails, looking at that and the extra bit where he runs around the loop, I'm pretty sure that was added in... I'm pretty sure it was added in 3.5 and not in the original Demo 3. He changed that to Woe in the current build. The Hi-Ya was also a mistake. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I can't Beyblade. I want a Beyblade. See, all these things we take for granted. It's like they matter. Yep. Yeah, it's just a more viable option to use the dummy rings here. Just because with Beyblade you have like a constantly active hit. Oh, I forgot. So he fixed that in the current build, but yeah, there was a little bug where Tails didn't quite snap to the rail, so you kind of had to do a little input yourself. Yeah. I like how he added a maximum speed running animation for each of them. I forget if there was a shield that he gives us there, but I don't think so. Yeah, these spike traps drop a lot faster in the current build, I think. Yeah, sorry. I'm being a pleb and just spamming the rings, I know. But yeah, do these things like subtract much from the current gameplay? No, but like the little things add a lot. No, leave me alone. But again, Chaos has a mind to know what little things are like the most important. It's like when you just Oh, okay, whoa! Well, they just bounced off of each other. Nice. Okay, he jumped. Wasn't expecting that. Did he improve the enemy AI? I didn't even know that. Could have sworn they locked on, but I don't know. But yeah, it's like, sure, the little things matter, but it's just like, it feels like, you know, with these games, it felt like, with games that were like, you know, pre-2010, like nowadays people have this attitude of, let me like what I want to like. I'm like, well, where was this attitude when clearly these games had merit? I think he makes it so that Spring's not doing that in the current build, just floating there. When these games had, like, you know, a lot of merit, where was that attitude? And it's just, you know, so it's a double standard. Like, people can't just say, like, with the modern games, like, let me like what I want to like, and it's like, oh, but no, with the adventure games, it's like, no, we have to acknowledge all of their flaws. Like, that's frankly insulting to a lot of Sonic history, and I don't like when people just will jump into that. Feels bad, man. Because, like, of course the little things matter for, like, optimization and everything else. But it's like you can focus on the little things once a lot of, like, the big tasks are done. Like, when you're writing a story, would you want to, I think we're just gonna go. I think we're just gonna go. Take our ring bonus. That should be enough. Yeah, it's plenty. We even got better score this time. That'll do it.
I did it, Sonic!
I think there was a glitch where 50,000... He might have just misinput a digit, but 50,000 wasn't an S rank on here. So I'm not really sure what happened. Make sure we're still streaming okay. Yeah, all looks good.
Let's get going.
Anyway, moving right along to Kingdom Valley. Now I think... Do we get the silver cutscene here?
Silver.
No, not yet.
Let's get to Elise right away.
He had added that in the Shadow build. But yeah. But yeah, I think, what was I saying before I got distracted by all that? Yeah, I was trying to say, okay, here's White Gem, by the way, of course. It's like, if you're writing a story, would you just, you know, want to optimize, like, just one paragraph right away? Would you want to ensure that, like, this paragraph was, like, exactly the way you wanted, or will you just get the story down on paper and then optimize it later? It's not to, like, rush things out. Like, he's clearly optimizing it enough to the point where it's, like, passable.
Let's try going up.
It looks like momentum was added in the next build then. Either that or I'm misremembering it. Maybe it got edited in... Yeah, gravity wasn't added, so that was added in the Shadow demo. The 1-up was still here. I think, yeah, he took it out because he's probably preparing to add the silver medals.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, now I think psychokinesis works better here. Oh no, we hadn't optimized that yet. It must have been in the Shadow build. Oh yeah, that was there though. I think he might have nerfed the speed of it, but yeah, Silver's teleport dash did work to its fullest extent there. Oh, and it has hit detection for walls. I didn't realize that. So you won't just like mindlessly be dashing into a wall. Alright, with this... we stand on here, should be able to make the skip. Just made it. I think we don't get as much distance, so we actually like just make it with that one. Now I'm pretty sure the projectile has homing properties in this build. I'll need to double check that. Yeah, Kingdom Valley has a lot of effects, so there's a lot of slowdown. Pretty sure these had homing properties. Yep. Yes, he did put in the homing properties. Yeah, we take that for granted, but it goes to show you, it's like, you know... Like, I guess my point is, like, yeah, you know, you kind of optimize later and focus on the biggest stuff first while making it passable. Well, not just passable, but, like, you know, passable by your standards. And if you hold yourself to a high enough standard, then there's no problem. Meanwhile, I need to hold myself to a high enough standard to not lose rings. Lamau. I was saying for Silver too, like, you know, double tapping the trigger for Psychokinesis all, especially since with Shadow, in the recent build, there was a macro that allows you to either do Chaos Blast or activate full power Chaos Boost Shadow. It's like instead of double tapping, it would actually be nice if we had a macro for that. So I'm thinking since right trigger is also the super transformation thing, what would kind of make sense is if we, I've said it a couple times, but like,
Man, the staircase is damaged.
hold right trigger, Psychokinesis, hold down on D-pad plus right trigger is your,
Hey, not bad.
let me put Sonic there. Down D-pad plus right trigger would be your Psychokinesis all, and then up on D-pad plus right trigger would be your super transformation. That way it's super transformer equivalent. That way it's similar to Shadow. And we still didn't have that add-on from the Shadow release where he added the cutscene where Sonic runs in from the door, which is actually better than him just, you know, dropping in. It is a better camera angle, but he goes into detail about making it more cinematic. And I think, yeah, on this one he added in the thing where he just starts running rather than like sticking to the wall, which does make more sense. It is more aesthetically pleasing. All right. Now I don't know what it is about this one. I feel like the camera's a bit too close, and this has the same mistake in the current build too. Like, it feels a bit more comfortable, but I kind of like the idea when it was zoomed out a bit more for that angle. I don't know. Anyway, definitely glad that he fixed the dash pads, for sure.
That was incredible.
But I guess my point is, it's like, yeah, of course the game's not perfect. Of course Chaos needs to optimize. But the thing is,
Let's get going.
when Chaos optimizes, things actually get fixed. But when Sonic Team optimizes, you don't really see fixes. That's the problem. It's like they don't really fix stuff enough, and you know things aren't fixed to satisfaction. That's the main problem. Anyway, Aquatic Base was added in this version as well. So that brings us to the blue gem.
Used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced.
Nope, just gonna deflect all your projectiles. Okay, thanks, bye. Skip past those guys. Get rid of them. And now we have level 3 for that.
Sonic, this mysterious power has a slight magnetic force.
And then I think... no, we were just out of range for both of them. I remember it having more range in 3.5. Maybe it got nerfed a bit since Demo 3. I guess it was bigger in Demo 3. Couldn't quite get the Sky Gem to get energy there, but I usually like to give the Sky Gem a little bit of energy.
If I get on this ball, I'll be able to get over there.
Better camera angle for sure.
Careful not to fall.
Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about it running out of power here. And we're not bouncing off the walls stupidly either.
Tails.
Sonic, there must be a switch door. Leave it up to me. Yeah.
It's annoying not having Rhythm Badge, but oh well. Anyway, you don't really have to worry about points on with this version of the game, or with this in Aquatic Base in general. You pretty much just get enough because there are so many points and so many enemies. Goodbye. Ooh. He's gone. Okay, that'll do it. Now you can probably just skip that with Tails too. You can definitely skip this. He made the laser grids higher in the current build. Oh, I lost all my rings. That's unfortunate. It's okay, though. That won't sacrifice the S ring. We should be able to make this. Get rid of him. That opens the door. He optimized the sound effects there, the current build as well. Oh, okay, we managed to hit that. And then it pans the camera over to that door, so we know where we're going. That's beautiful. Alright, and then this will get our Sky Gem charged up. Anyway, so we can just Sky Gem our way through here. One of the few uses we'll actually get to see in a casual run. Yeet! Oh, a little bit of delay. Let's see if we can get past it. Actually, we'll get to use the Sky Gem here as well. Anyway, we just charge it up. Wait for it to get us close enough. And then we hurl it. And then momentum down this part. You love to see it. Actual momentum. And then we can just spam dash. Getting right to this location. No need for NATO here. We have that dialogue. And then switches to Knuckles, which was a nice touch. There was no switch there. You put more switches in the current build to streamline this part. And you can still get hit here, so we have to be careful. Yeah, that's because you can get hit there in this build, but not in the current one. And then we'll, of course, guard ourselves. Much better camera angle for running on this one. Normally it would just teleport Sonic over, but I'm glad he added this. Now I think the Sky Gem does work. The Sky Gem skip does work in this build, but I don't want to risk it, so we're just gonna... Oh, now is the worst time to be doing that camera. Please don't do that. I don't want to restart this stage. Okay, good now? There we are. Much better. There we go. Now, Green Gem is going to be very helpful here. And this is, of course, where our final gem is, the Blue Gem. No, sir. Get away from me. And then just use it to take them all out. Alright, that's fine. We can just spin lead. And that's all of them. All that's left is Rainbow Gem, of course. And you can just spin dash through all that. Now, because you're in such tight quarters, yellow or green works here. If you're worried about falling off, then just use yellow. You can kind of just bounce on everyone and deal damage, and just tank all the attacks. Even in the current build, you can pretty much do that. Oh, I think the laser grid's going to spawn again. Don't want that to knock me off. Wait for it, and we go. They had a better angle with that one, too. You could also lock onto the goal ring. I think that was in the previous build. Or, I mean, the current build. Don't know if it was in this one. Anyway. You get all the S ranks, so that's technically the end of the demo. They tell you Rainbow Gem appears. And this credit sequence knows a different background. He's listed more what Beats, Scott Play Fast, and Volcano have done. And then they have the model for Shadows, so it's always updating, which is great. Yeah. And of course, we run through once more, get the Rainbow Gem, show the differences on Supersonic. You already know most of them for the current build, so we're just going to jump right into Shadow when we switch over. Alright. Then we just turn around. We should be able to use Purple Gem, even though we only have 2 jumps. Uh-huh. Yeah, and in this version, Supersonic had like the different animation where the camera kind of pans around a bit more cinematically. And I believe the screen also has that sort of vibrate thing to like just give it that that more awe-inspiring sense of power. I think they said they made the aura a bit darker here. I think they upped Supersonic's base speed a bit here. It feels a bit faster. They added that lightning effect in Demo 3. It was more of a wind type aura in the in Demo 2.5, but yeah, in 3 and 3.5, that's what that aura was like. Better camera angle here. Oh yeah, and the yellow box just destroy each other. And Mach speed changes with Supersonic. Up the speed, but still has a controllable. I think Supersonic got the biggest, he got some nerfed jump height in this build, but he got the biggest boost in speed in the current build, I believe. Yeah, see, it feels a bit more controllable there. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to see from Demo 3 and beyond with this particular camera angle. They also made it so that when he's just at his base Mach speed run, rather than his maximum speed, the aura gets reduced to a yellow, obviously. But yeah, that is Demo 3/3.5. So those are the changes with Supersonic and everything, but anyway, now we're going to jump into the current demo. Again, jumping onto a new file, but we're going to be going ahead and just getting right into Shadow. So let's do that right now. And we get started. This, of course, was the build where, and I'm not going to switch controllers because it does something weird to my sound, so unfortunately going to be staying on Xbox for this one, but this is the one that added PS4 support in the current version. So thank God for that. Thank you very much, Chaos, for adding that in. Huge benefit. It's far more comfortable. This demo sounded a bit softer. I think he adds some more sound balance. But now it's like, you know, he's making every episode kind of like cinematic. It's like, in this demo, we added Shadow, so you're going to be treated to this in the beginning. He's probably just going to make it like the full game once it's released, but each build will likely have some of these updates just to get everyone hyped. Because it's like when a new character is released on Smash Bros, it's just all like, you know, it's like Shadow's in the game. He's done. Let's go. and it has like the usual intro and everything. Everything seems pretty optimized with the intro movie, and we're also treated to the E3 trailer once again. But we've already seen that. Everything's been optimized. In this build of the game, they added in the Adventure 2 spin effect, and of course the Legacy Jump Dash, so that makes things a lot easier. I love Legacy Jump Dash. I love the one that emulates Adventure 2 and Heroes. Let's have Adventure 2 Jump Dash on. Why not? Because why not? I'm so used to seeing the Adventure 1 just because it's my preference, and I love that aesthetic, but we'll go with Adventure 2 this time. It's similar to kind of the way 06 looks, but we'll just jump right into it. Anyway, the good thing about this is you can do any episode and get the 100% reward for it. That probably won't be the case in the last one. Well, it might be. I don't know. With all these additions, I think he said like Metal Sonic was the final reward, but I think that was for the silver medals. I don't know if like S ranking and 100%ing everything would therefore give you access to like Hypersonic. Like, could you imagine if they put Hypersonic in 06? That would actually be crazy. But yeah, has the screen for last episode indicating like, yeah, of course he's going to put that in. Silver's next, and then he's likely going to focus on bosses, I would imagine. Silver's not in the game yet, of course. I mean, not as a main story character. Have access to Sonic, and you have access to Shadow this time. Oh, also, you can also customize what buttons you want. I don't know if it's here. It's probably in... Yeah, if you wanted to, you could... what was it? Yeah, button icons. See there? You could switch between Xbox and PlayStation. So you could literally do PlayStation button icons if you wanted. But yeah, you know. But just a lot more customization features added, like Adventure 2 Jump Ball and Legacy Jump Dash, and all the upgrades added to Sonic's campaign to show that he's optimizing that. And this was the first time we saw Shadow in Project 06, so this was Chaos's first chance to actually show us what the character would be like. So, you know, just running through, we get to see what it's like.
We got out of the base, but security's really high. Let's see.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually haven't tried SA2 as much, but they actually added like a purple aura to Rouge's jump. That's really cool. Props for authenticity. Some stuff even I'm discovering for the first time. Oh yeah, we can just skip this part. You made it now so characters can't get hurt in cutscenes. That's much appreciated.
Why you?
It's a request from the President. I didn't know that you were the agent who failed to infiltrate the location.
Come on. Don't underestimate Rouge the Bat. I got in successfully and got the treasure.
Jiggle physics go burr, am I right, guys? Now, let me see if I can... Now, I'm going to touch the analog stick just to get a good look at this. Yeah, if you can see it, see that right there? We already touched on this Easter egg in an earlier video, but just want to point out for those who don't know. Notice the moon. Part of it's blown up, just like from Sonic Adventure 2. Attention to detail there. Continuity. We miss it. We genuinely miss it in our Sonic games, and now I'm going to have right analog stick problems. That's great. Need all S ranks. Hopefully that'll be enough. And the fact that it made Rouge jump in with you is great. Did we get it? Hey, look at that. Oh, this is the worst time to be doing that, camera, please. Oh yeah, I forgot. I usually go up there to take that out. Oh, it's okay. Coming in. But yeah, the buggy works a little better, because if you're ever off, you can always tap B. Like if you're going to the air, you can always tap B to sort of... just, you know, right yourself. Like it's sort of a correction, because if you go here, B button, you just stop midair. Anyway. At least it lets you destroy the searchlight and it still works. Now, only is like a 5,000 time bonus. Should be fine, I hope. It adds like the mission completed text. That's nice to see. Okay, thankfully it was enough. I cut it a bit too close there, but that's okay.
Perfect.
It looks like you need to find
Alright.
keys to move on. Leave it to me.
So now we're treated to our first treasure hunting section. We get to see how Chaos handled this one. Now there are kind of set locations where they can be. This does not look like one of them. You can detect multiple at once. I already see one. Ooh boy, I forgot about that. I forgot it automatically fires. You can get a couple of one-ups here too. Doesn't look like there's one there. Uh-oh, lost my shield. That's unfortunate. Nope, goodbye. Oh, well, he sniped me. Alright, I'm just gonna... Boop. I planted the bomb. There we are. Get the key. I do like that he stayed true to the aura and just put it there. Okay. I know where it is. Okay then. Okay. Rip the wall, please. Some of the collision's a little weird there, but that's okay.
That's how it's done.
Okay, let's get going.
Alright, now this is where some of the optimization, or the lack of thereof, shows a bit.
Press the Y button to get on.
But anyway. It's usually when these things fall. Shadow can't fall. If he gets crushed by these things, he'll still die. But, like by the pillars. But he can still right himself and not have to worry about, he took out that pillar, which was in, the first Shadow build.
Yes.
But yeah, wasted a little time there. But yeah, you can, you'll like, you know, stop yourself. And even if you, like, turn over, like, you won't really die, even in the water sections. So, you know, I'd say of all the vehicles, I think he improved the hovercraft the most. Yeah, let's bring out Chaos Police Shadow right away. Alright. Now, Chaos, like, you'll notice that, like, Shadow, while Sonic's campaign is about speed, Shadow's campaign is, of course, more about chain together attacks, which is why his super form reflects that. It's about chain together enough attacks to basically keep the meter alive. I don't want to jump to level 3 just yet, I don't think. There's level 2. I have enough? We gotta hurry. Oops. Oh, that's unfortunate. Lost my rings. Oh, get out in time! And that's something else you naturally have to appreciate. Just the fact that he was able to basically fix Chaos Blast to the point where it doesn't have like what so many of us call like chili dog fart range. It's like it's a one-hit KO, but like it has absolutely no range. But it just added so much by adding like the actual Chaos Blast from Shadow the Hedgehog. It just felt authentic, especially since that was the adventure game prior to this. Hang on, I lost too many rings. I need to make sure we get the S rank because I don't want to redo this. It's 80 rings. Hopefully that's enough. Let's just hope the time and ring bonus will be enough. Just enough.
Perfect.
Yeah, we need that extra 8,000. Good thing we didn't lose our rings. Alright. Alright, and then we see Shadow side of Crisis City, of course.
Shadow, don't be late. You're talking to me?
You see the cutscene, of course, from Shadow's perspective now. It's just all these little extra details, you know? See, now, normally they had a vehicle section here for Shadow with, like, the buggy, but Chaos realized, yeah, no, that's, buggy kind of not good. So, I would love to see Shadow actually perhaps having the snowboard section. Like, maybe there's a snowboard Shadow? I don't know if you could actually code that in, because he would have to code it in as a separate character. That might be too big of an ask, but either way, it would be cool to see. Alright. Nothing's going to be perfect, but, a lot of things that people complain about in many of these older Sonic games tends to be more of a skill issue rather than an actual issue with the game. And to me, it's just, it's insulting to the game when people do that. And it's like, people just don't see any merit in the game just because they don't want to learn. And that's obnoxious to me. It's like life forces you to learn. Games are supposed to be an analogy for life and challenging you. It's not, some games are supposed to be fun, but it shouldn't just be all fun all the time. Like, challenge yourself a little bit, because then it feels like it means something more. I mean, isn't that why people compete in games? Isn't that why people, will just do that stuff, seriously? And you got momentum's a lot more present in this build, so like you feel the gravity going downhill. It feels like you can maintain your speed better, and that's a lot better. We love momentum here. And I do like that your weapons get upgraded when you have Chaos Boost with the glider. Oops. Get out of there, Shadow. Thank you. Oop. Yeah, you don't want to go too far out of the vortex because then it will mess up. Okay, well, we're fine. We made it.
Just leave everything to
If all of the lights shine at once, the way will become clear.
Anyway. Rouge is basically the same as Knuckles section, just in different placements. And of course, this time around, Sonic and Shadow each have to oh, well, that was strange. Yeah, this time around, Sonic and Shadow will each have to make their way out once their teammate opens the door for them. Okay, don't do that, Shadow. Which does make more sense. And I'm glad they did put... You could probably just, you know, spin dash jump. Like, just to demonstrate. Like, I mean, you can kind of make it. I don't know about that one, but it is good that he put in extra springs. Alright, and after Flame Core, there's that transition where Rouge goes back to the past, but Shadow chooses to stay behind because Mephiles is there. So, then we run Tropical Jungle.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me. This Lotus will throw you high.
It's cool, we can climb. Okay. Oh, I see one. That's a convenient location. It all depends on where the keys are placed and how easily you can get them. Getting some extra points with invincibility does not hurt this stage. Alright, now let me see. Don't die. Missed my jump there, that's okay. One of them's atop this pillar, isn't it? Boom, boom. Yeah, I bet you that's where it is. We'll try not to lose our rings here. Gotta get to higher ground. There it is. Gonna be a little bit difficult to get out of here. I'm out, see ya. Oh, I snagged that. Classic treasure hunter style. We love to see it. Alright, looks good. Now, usually my computer just bugs out with this part, but I guess since we've been running P-06 so much today, it's fine? I don't know. P-06, it gets better with age. And then there's Omega there. Hey, buddy. Anyway, don't want to sacrifice the S rank, so let's go touch the goal ring. And I know this is the part of the video where everyone's going to quote the Snapcube fan dub, obviously. Go ahead.
What did you think of my beautiful...
Memes help us cope. We can enjoy memes. Except you, SEGA. You don't get to enjoy memes until you make a competent game again. Goal. Like the train. And now we get to see the third vehicle, which of course is the bike. Oh wait, is it the fourth vehicle? So at this point we've seen Buggy, we've seen Glider. Buggy, he did okay. I feel like he did what he could with it. With the Glider, I feel like he did pretty good. I feel like with the hovercraft he did okay as well. Thank God the bullets actually damage the train when you shoot them at the bottom. You had to shoot the wings for some reason in the main game, so I'm glad he fixed that. I was kind of expecting him to nonetheless. Anyway, time bonus will get it for us here. Radical Train's still just kind of a short stage, so this one you do have to make sure you get enough enemy score. Yeah, Shadow's based on enemy score rather than, like, perfection. It's perfection in the early stages, but, like, Kingdom Valley's a little bit tricky. That can usually be a run killer when you're going for 100%. Anyway, how's everyone doing? You all good? We've been streaming over 3 hours. You'll probably notice my cursor isn't on screen, which is good. That was, yeah, it's not capturing in the current build, which is good. We're going to use Aquatic Base to demonstrate full power Chaos Boost Shadow and this out. Wave Ocean's a bit long. Dusty Desert's definitely the run killer when you're going for 100% runs, or 100% speed runs.
There's a jet glider over there. Use the light to
Don't get crushed by those because that will kill you. And the objective is get points early on. But yeah, as I was saying before, with the vehicles I think he did okay. At this point, at this area, just don't be where a pillar is going to fall. That's all. I wonder if he's going to extend that section. It feels like he would. All right. All right, here we go. Coming through. Coming through. Goodbye. This is why it's going to be a disadvantage to have the right stick that I do, because... Yeah, see, and he's already pointing up. Yeah, it's not going to be fun in Dusty Desert. Oh, well. He tanks those. Just lock onto some stuff, get a few extra points while I fix my right stick here. Yeah, it's better to just use these shots because then you can, you know, get them with hit stun and everything. The Gatling gun's good to surprise attack them from far off, but it feels fun to do. Yeah, depth perception still feels a little bit off. I do like Omega's grinding animation. It's funny and it's reminiscent of Heroes. And of course, the updates you see, I mean, we don't need to really talk about the Easter egg because we did earlier, but the thing where in the demo stage he has Sonic Hero sucks Lamau, and then he like just goes sorry in the current build. Must eliminate all Eggman robots, or in this case, Iblis enemies. Alright. Nope, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Yep, come on. No, sir. Goodbye. And goodbye. And then we're treated to this incredible cutscene. Another in-game cutscene.
Welcome, Omega. It won't take much for me to deal with you.
It's beautiful. I love what they did with the voice.
We'll find Omega soon.
And in this area, you can actually just go out. Normally, you could just go out of that that one area because there wouldn't be a laser grid there. But in this, they actually give this cave a point. They actually make you have to take out the enemies, which again is smart game design because it makes you play the level more. And that defeats them both. And then that opens the gate. Oh, I'm sorry, not laser grid, it was a gate. I do like Chaos, we can cheese it. Chaos Blast just hits the switch and we don't even do anything anymore. Which is kind of nice. It's just incredibly satisfying to be able to spam Chaos Blast again and just enjoy Shadow's ultimate power. Anyway, keep on rolling ahead. It just feels so good. I think the main reason why Chaos didn't decided not to put full power Chaos, or he decided to put full power Chaos boost instead of Super Shadow, was mainly because you didn't really need Super Shadow, since Shadow already feels just incredible with the, like, what he has in his arsenal. Like, look at all you can do with Chaos boost alone. Ooh. I'm glad it's not lagging. Don't want to jinx it. There's less effects now from the Chaos boost, so hopefully we won't have lag here. I'm already not feeling that confident. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just go. Ooh, hello, whale. All right, are we gonna get pet hovercraft? Let's see. I think we made it. Yeah, we're definitely fine.
Yes.
There he goes. All right, where's he at? He's gonna slowly hover backwards. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's chilling. Oh, here he comes. Goodbye. Yep, there he goes. Content. Oh, it's because I was slightly turning, I guess. Oh, he's enjoying himself. Yeah, he's chilling.
Perfect.
Hey, Shadow. What? Now you can talk. Jeez. Get rid of these guys. If you'll look to our right here, you'll see that door close, and that's where the light shard, the memory shard color light is. They call it memory shard light because blue is level 1, red is level 2, black is level 3, and then full power is light, which of course makes sense. But yeah, that's where it is, and that will give us access to full power Chaos Shadow. All right. This would be big sad if we fell here. So we're just going to try to time it so we can hit one, the other, and then go to that area. Okay, or just do that. We should be good to go. Yeah, this alone will give us enough points. All right, that should do it. One more jump. And that'll do it. That's our 50k. That's our last S rank. I will admit Dusty Desert gets a little bit stressful at the end, but, you know, it's part of the challenge. And that to me adds to the fun. I like when a game challenges you. It makes you think more, and it's more enjoyable that way. So yeah, once again, the light shard appears, and then it gives you a reason to go back and play stages. Kingdom Valley's fun. Dusty Desert, on the other hand, my friends, is not. Maybe when you're going for a speedrun, sure, but...
I'm starting to feel his presence. Let's go.
Shadow's like, I hit my head, but we're fine, don't worry. There are some items here, but there's no point. We get the bats from the Scooby-Doo intro making their cameo in this game. Now, of course, for... Okay, we managed to get over here. Oh, that's okay. It'll just right itself. Watch this. Will it? Yeah, we're fine. It just took some doing. Get rid of you. Alright, and we go in here. Chaos Boost level 3, and then there's the Light Shard. We touch that, and now the right trigger is Chaos Blast, but in order to activate it, we just hold up, right trigger, and then we get to do what Chao does in the final cutscene. Whoops. And of course, if you run out of energy, you're vulnerable. So anyway, now we're just going to play a stage to show it off, because I don't feel like doing the ending of Dusty Desert again. So we'll just go through Aquatic Base, because that's definitely a good one to show it off in. We're going to run this, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream, because we've been streaming for a long time. I need a break, and so does my computer. Level 1. Level 2. Level 3. That should still hit him. Oh, not quite. It's okay. Do it again. This will build us back up to meter. Yeah, and now we have full power. So now we're just invincible. Coming through, coming through. Oh, if we want to just take out a bunch of enemies, watch this. Any chaos moves, they don't consume any meter, so it like halts meter consumption. All shots one-hit KO. You gotta love the effects too. I love the fact that with the electricity effect he puts on like the DBZ like Super Saiyan Blue effects. It's subtle, but it's there, and that's what we love to see. We need more DBZ influence in Sonic games. All right, let's see. Oh. There we go. Build the meter back up.
This is useless against me.
Get the invuln, and then we'll destroy them. Technically, you could just vault over this, but either way.
If I'm not careful, I'll fall.
Okay, come on, camera. This now I don't have to use right stick, so please work. No. Come on. Come on. Last time I'll have to use Xbox controller for this, thank God. Oh, you know what? Now I just realized why we didn't have that glitch in Kingdom Valley. It's because I was using Xbox controller. Because I think, again, that must be linked to... It must be linked to PS4 controller. The right trigger specifically. There's something weird about the triggers. Do we get level 3? Got it out just in time. Consume a little meter to get back the full thing. Now we're actually going to try to keep the meter. And not try to consume too much. Oh. Well, that's wonderful. There we go. Now we're going to lose meter most likely, but that is A-okay. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just get it right back. It's a little bit difficult to keep it there. That's why we didn't go full power Chaos Boost, so we wouldn't lose time. And here's where we really get to have fun and show it off. Alright, bring out level 1. There's going to be plenty of enemies for us to just wail on here. Okay, get a ring. All right. Blast them. Bring out full power. And now we're indestructible. One-shot everything. It's for this last section. This one you do want a Chaos Blast on. You gotta love all the effects on it. There's slowdown, but you know what? It's incredible. It's still incredible. Especially with that extra pulse. And yeah, I mean, we really didn't even need a restart, but that's about it. But yeah, it's a bit more difficult in the first two stages to kind of show that off. I would say, like, by the time you get to Crisis City, you can pretty much use it. It's a little tricky there, but you can get it off. In Flame Core and beyond, it's pretty much, you can use it pretty regularly there. But anyway, we didn't get to show the See You Next demo since we didn't finish Sonic's portion here. We did in the other two runs, so that's okay. But anyway, at the end, once again, credits roll, and then you just see Silver, because you get like a little teaser of, hey, this character's going to be focused on next demo and everything. So that's pretty much what to focus on. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. But before I head out, just wanted to go ahead and give my closing thoughts. So, like, I guess my point of streaming it again is not streaming P-06. It's like we've pretty much done everything there is to do. In the future, I'll probably go for some more speed runs. Sorry that wasn't the case this time. Just been focusing riders and just general content more, as well as a couple of other projects. But ultimately, I think what's to be taken away from this is that a lot of the first 3D Sonic games, a lot of the pre-2010 ones, many people complained a lot about them. And I feel like the issue with PR there is the fact that a lot of people's complaints were, wah, this game is too tough, therefore it sucks and I'm never playing it again. It's like, no, that's just you being bad at video games. And one could say, oh, but this is a kid's game. Sonic is a kid's game. Yes, Sonic is a kid's game. It's for kids, not babies. Like, if you want to play a game that's like ridiculously easy, go play Candy Crush on mommy's iPhone, because like there is a minimum age requirement for, like, you know, for something such as like Sonic games. There isn't now because Sega's making them too easy, but we need to hold ourselves to higher standards. It's something that we as humans need to do in life. It's something Sega needs to do as a company. Sure, they were like, you know, making money by making easier games and like making it re-accessible and rebranding, but as a result, they sacrifice brand integrity. That's the main problem that like I'm trying to drive home as a result of just streaming like P-06. And yes, we had some issues with regards to, you know, a couple of glitches and everything, and we had some issues with regards to like not everything going smoothly all the time, some optimization issues, but with regards to just maximizing the game's potential, Chaos has quite literally done that. That's what I say when like the fans are carrying. With games like Project 06, with games like Sonic Riders Tournament Edition, with games like Sonic Battle R, coders like Chaos X, Exertile, and J-Man, and so many more, especially the ones that like Sage, whether it's like a classic game or even if it's like a modern game and they like use more boost type formula stuff. It's still just the fans are optimizing because they're either putting in more serious stories, putting in better mechanics, mixing mechanics such as like boost and adventure, which can go well together, but like, you know, not putting Sonic's boost on a button. I mean, these are all factors that really mean a lot. And it's like, no, you don't have to play games hardcore all the time. You don't have to be hyper focused. Not every game has to be ridiculously difficult. But there are games marketed towards like very young children, and they're called Sonic Dash and Sonic Forces Speed Battle. And most children nowadays will play on mobile devices. So leave the really ridiculously easy games for those devices, because those are the kind of games that, you know, those kids will like and enjoy. And for those of us in the mainstream series, it's like, let them. You're basically denying all this history and all this rich history of Sonic stuff that happened, all these great stories. But, you know, that's why it's important. That's why this game is so important. That's why games like this are so important. Why adventure formula just is so great. I'm not just saying, oh, adventure to say the word adventure. The reason I'm saying it is because it encompasses taking 2D Sonic and best encapsulating that in a 3D format, such as a proper spin jump, the spin dash over boost, and allowing the meter to be freed up for more combat abilities and giving Sonic a better turning radius. Like, these are small things, but they're all incredibly, incredibly important to making a game feel better. That and a good story. But anyway, I could talk about it until I'm blue in the face, and I know a lot of you agree with me, but for those out there who are still doubting, it's like, take a good long look at yourself, at your own skills. I urge you to do so, because some of the best Sonic games, in my opinion, were the ones that had like this passion put into it, and they were designed so creatively that you could take analogies from life from them. You can't do that from a lot of the post 2010 Sonic games, and genuinely, I miss that old format. So I hope with Sonic Frontiers that's going to be coming back. Anyway, just want to say once again, I'm sorry I've been away from YouTube for so long. I'm sorry that like the content hasn't been incoming. And I'm always trying to improve and do better. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for keeping us going as long as you have. Thank you so much for 600 subs, and thank you so much for almost 700 subs. We're almost there, and I'm thinking we're going to be doing some stuff with Sonic Riders when we finally hit that. I think that'll be a good 700 sub special. So anyway, I'm exhausted. I'm going to go grab some dinner. Hope you all enjoyed. This is Lightning Thunderbolt signing off. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, as always, keep on staying way past cool.